Taking a quick break from my How to Use Google Classroom series to show you how to update your teacher website, because this is something I get asked about a lot. So I went to the woodscharter.org website, and this little rectangle with the arrow pointing at it at the top is where you want to click to edit your teacher website. So click on that. And it takes you to the login page, and I have signed in with Google. I assume that that's set up for everybody. So here I am on my now kind of logged in version of this. Depending on your exact permissions, you may have different things on this page. I only have access to changing my teacher web page. So the only thing you see over here is my teacher web page. But if you have access to edit like an athletics site or something, you'll have more options. So over here, you see I can update my staff profile, which is different than my teacher website, believe it or not. But I'm just going to go ahead and go over to my teacher web page. So here's my teacher web page. Here is my staff photo. It's an old photo, but I'm keeping it forever because I like it. And then I have a little bio, and this is really easy. This is called a Wysiwyg Editor. What you see is what you get. You can just type it in exactly how you want it. I have a link to my Amazon wish list and all that stuff. One thing people ask me about is how to add links. If I want to add a link, I just can highlight the text that I want to link to. And then up here in this kind of menu bar, the little chain icon is what you would use to add a link. And then you just paste in the URL you want to link to, which could be something, an email or whatever, but whatever you want to link to. And that will pop right up. And then it will look like this, where it's highlighted text formatted to look like a link. You can also embed different images or iframes, and all of those options are up here. This little picture is how you would add an image or a video or a table or a flash. If you wanted to add flash, don't add flash. It's little emoticons and iframes. So an iframe is basically like a little web page embedded. So that's where if I wanted to like embed a Google Doc, like I'll show you in a minute on my course web pages, my syllabuses are embedded. An iframe is how you do that. And that's one of those things that's kind of true in general for things on the internet. Iframes do that job. So then over here on the left, so this is kind of like my main teacher page. If you go to my teacher page, this is where you land and this is what you see. And notice I can view a preview of it by clicking View Live Site at the top. You will see I also have my classrooms listed over here on the left. These are all the classes that I teach. And if you click on one of those, it takes you to information about that class. Let me show you how you add those. So over here on the left, you can see I have my classrooms. I can put them in whatever order I want. I can take classrooms off, but I can add them with this Add Classroom button. And if I navigate to one of them here, you'll see where I can edit the description and all the information about that class. And then like I don't really use, I think most of us probably don't use this announcements, assignments, and files stuff because we just use the G Suite stuff, but that's where I could edit all of those things if I wanted to. And you can have all kinds of subpages and just go to town on this all day long. There are some options here like changing the URL slug that you probably don't need to worry about. They're probably not really helpful to you. I'm just realizing I might just turn my calendar feature off altogether since I don't really use that. But that is how you edit your teacher website.